Welcome back to this series on fixing my fine natural hair after a horrible haircut. I'm going to show you how I went from this to this. So let's jump right in. So first I'm jumping right in the shower to revert my hair, paying special attention to get my hair fully saturated. And then next I'm going in with my moisturizing shampoo, which is again the Giovanni Ultra Moist. I really like this shampoo for most washes. And after I go in with the first wash and make sure I get my hair fully saturated, I'm going in with a second wash. I can definitely feel a difference in my hair and how my hands can move through it, how the ends aren't catching as much. I do feel a little bit of tangling, but it's significantly better than it was the week before. So cutting it definitely helped. I'm just continuing to work through the hair, and you'll see me distributing the shampoo. It's also a gentle way that I detangle. You'll just see me going through different sections of hair. The shampoo is moisturizing enough that I can do a little bit of detangling with my fingers, which sets up for an easier conditioning process and detangling session later. Once I rinsed out the shampoo, I went right in with my conditioner, and I'm using the Giovanni Ultra Moist conditioner, also in the green bottle, and I combine that with the InnerSense Color Radiance, just a few pumps of that. I really like this tip. I believe it was from Miss Abina from Embrace Natural Beauty, but she uses a rinse out conditioner first, and then she adds something thicker like a hair mask or deep conditioner on top. You end up using less of your more expensive products, like a deep conditioner or hair mask, but still get really good coverage and most of the benefits. So I really like that. I like to work it in from the same two sections, and in each section I'm moving from back to front and making sure I'm smoothing all the sections of hair and fully saturating all of the hair with conditioner. And from there I'll let that sit for a while. I think today I did a slight deep conditioning for like 15 minutes, but not too long because I had just done that the day prior, a couple days prior. Next, I did this off camera, but I styled my hair in a wash and go, which is generally how I wear my hair 90% of the time. I do have a shot of what it looks like wet and styled, and then after this I sat under a hooded dryer for about 20 minutes before diffusing, and this is towards the end where my hair is mostly dry. I wasn't too concerned about the roots, but I made sure the lengths were dry because I knew I would have to section the hair to cut it. Here I am figuring out how I want to section the hair in order to cut it, since I knew I wanted to go layer by layer. I followed a method I saw from my previous stylist when I used to get curly cuts, and I also saw a method similar to this online on Mish Beauty's channel. I wasn't able to record the whole process, but most of the cut was taking off the bottom section, the shelf that I described in previous videos at the bottom. And I did need to recruit some help. My husband was able to help me, which I didn't catch on camera, but using my phone to watch the video tutorial, so that's how we end up missing it. But immediately after here, you can see the difference. That bottom shelf is pretty much gone for the most part. I decided after styling it one more time that I wanted to take off some more. So you'll see that in a bit, but I ended up with it pretty short at the bottom, but kept most of the length in the middle sections. It kind of comes out like a cute bob, which is better than I expected, and now that it's styled and has some shape, I don't really mind waiting for it to grow. I'm happy with it, and I'm curious to know what you think. I'm just going through and taking the time to clean up some of the curls. If you've had a curly cut before, you're probably familiar with the fact that your curls don't always sit exactly the same. So I'm just fixing that here so that I have a more consistent cut from wash day to wash day. It's also here that I realized, as I mentioned earlier, that I wanted to go shorter. So I actually made the bottom row of my hair, which is my loosest texture, even shorter. I think it really enhanced the look of the bob, and I think it's going to grow out nicely since that part of my hair tends to grow out the fastest. So to close out, I just want to say, if anything like this has happened to you, to trust yourself and enlist some help if you need it. From someone you trust, of course. I know everyone might not feel comfortable doing this, but if you do, I say go for it. That's not to put any stylist down. In this case, I know the person was well-intentioned. I think there was just a skills gap when it came to hair like mine, fine hair. What I've taken away from this experience is that I know more than I think I do, and my knowledge and skills and the time I've dedicated to my hair counts for something. I've learned to trust myself, and I'm really happy with what I was able to achieve. I feel happy that I was able to turn this into something better. I'm now enjoying my haircut and looking forward to styling it. And if you guys are interested in more tips or seeing more of my journey, please follow along. If there's anything you would like to know or see, let me know, and I'll try to work it in as well. Thanks for watching.